it might end because of you, because you're having a hard time with it and it's not as easy as you make it seem. So welcome back to Commentea. If you want to help support our channel, please hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share our video.
Don't forget to hit the notification bell to get notified every time we upload.
Pew, 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 pew. Trigger warning: if you are sensitive to talking about weight loss, surgery, or eating disorders, this is your warning. We're going to be reacting to I broke down about my surgery.
It's actually the next day now. I just did my first strength session in literally months, and I feel really, really good. So I don't even know what just happened to me, but I did 30 minutes on Apple Fitness. I love Apple Fitness. I talked about them a long time ago. But I like how they have like modifications, and I don't know, I just like the pace of them, and I like the instructors. I like Sam and Bettina. But it felt so good to be back, like working out again. And then after I finished my workout, I just started sobbing. Like I was feeling really good. I took a little Instagram. I'm like feeling good, and then I came inside and just started sobbing. Norman just went for his run. He like cheered me up. He talked me through it because I don't know, something just happened to me where I just had so many emotions. It's hard to even describe. I was trying to like work through it with Yarman, and I feel like I just had this massive flood of emotions come out that I think was maybe like suppressed. I don't know, like it was a really just a weird random thing. I was just like, what the heck? This is something with weight loss surgery that I just didn't even expect to feel. And I think too, I was watching, I'm a big fan of Ethan from H3, and he's been posting some stuff on his other channel. And I watched something the other day, and he was talking about how being overweight or struggling with your weight is one of the few, I think he called it vice, one of the few vices that you can physically see with your eyes on someone. Like people struggle with other things, but you can't just see it by looking at them. But weight is such a vulnerable thing because it's something people can just look at you and judge you for it and know your struggle just by looking at you, which is, you know, really an intense thing. And I think this whole weight loss surgery and, you know, losing weight and getting back into taking care of myself in a physical way, like it's really emotional. It's really emotional for several reasons, because not only does it feel so good to like kind of take care of myself again, it's kind of a terrifying feeling too though, because like I feel so good right now, and I just never want it to go away. Like I just always want to feel this good, and I don't know, like every day I kind of fear that this will all just stop. That feeling good is just going to stop. The last couple months since the surgery, like I've noticed so many significant changes in my health, like things, you know, that you don't even really recognize. Like again, my snoring had come back. My snoring has gone away. My resting heart rate is literally like 56. Like my heart rate is so much better. When I'm walking, it's lower. Don't ask Yarman to bring me stuff from upstairs when he's up there anymore. I'm just like, my energy's easier going upstairs. Like overall, I feel so good. And I'm always just every day kind of scared that like I can't continue it. Like it's such a vulnerable feeling because you want to keep feeling good and keep progressing.
Does she feel this way because she's holding on by a thread? And she just feels like this is hard and it's too hard for her to continue. I'm sure it is emotional, especially if you've been struggling with your weight all your life and then all of a sudden you get a surgery that's supposed to help with your weight.
This is her way of expressing that there's a deeper feeling about the surgery that she hasn't talked about. I don't think she's even realized that she's feeling these things, because Alex tends to, like she's saying, suppress these emotions. She doesn't allow herself to feel things for what it is. It builds up, and but she still doesn't get to the root of the problem.
Yeah, because she wants to live in this fairy tale land where she doesn't have any real issues. There's no problem. If I don't talk about it, it's not there. I agree. I feel like that's what's happening here. Like she's feeling overwhelmed
by what this is causing her to do, because it is a lifestyle change. With the diet, you're like, I don't want to do it this week. But with this you have to be really strict with what you're doing.
Like, I'll do it after the holidays. Like, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't. You don't have that choice.
Her mind has been programmed to not have control over food. And now that she does have to have control over what she's eating, now it's becoming complicated for her to handle.
And she says that the emotion is from happiness. Like she doesn't want this good feeling to end. I'm thinking it might end because of you, because you're having a hard time with it and it's not as easy as you make it seem.
She's maybe feeling like she wants to give up.
Yeah,
and
maybe.
That's why she's thinking like, I don't want this to end.
I think it's also a lot of pressure because she's in the public eye. So as soon as something goes awry, people are going to talk about it. People are going to notice. People are going to be in our comment section saying, hey, I thought you had gastric bypass. Like, why aren't you losing any more weight? Or why are you gaining weight?
But that's her problem too, that she talks about subjects that later come back and bite her. Yeah. She could have just left that video like, I'm getting gastric bypass surgery because A, B, C, and D.
Yeah.
Left it at that.
I wish she would have just said, you know, yeah, she wants kids. I totally understand that part too. But also I don't want to be overweight anymore. That's really really what she should have said. I feel like there's still an underlying issue here. She just thought the surgery was just gonna solve it, but it's more than surgery. And I wish she would articulate that better to her audience
and to herself.
Yeah, true.
Because I think that that's the problem. She's not, either she doesn't realize it or she
denial.
Yeah, she's in denial. She worked her deep issues with why she overeats or what causes that overeating, the binge eating. She would be able to lose weight.
Basically, she should just encourage people to take care of themselves first. Like, take care of their mental health, take care of their relationship with food first, before they just go ahead and have surgery. I just feel like she's just like, yeah, like you should just ask your insurance and, you know, they'll approve it if you have a certain BMI, instead of just, you know, saying, you know, this is a really big decision. This is something that you should definitely talk over with your family and your friends and think long and hard about it before you decide. Like, that's the responsible thing to do. And I feel like she's kind of irresponsible in that sense, where it's almost like she's making this like a trend. This is trendy. Like, just get surgery. It's like, no, this is surgery. She's had tons of procedures already. Why is she almost encouraging her audience to do the same?
I'm always just scared like it's all just going to go away. Like, it's a weird fear. And like, I hope I'm opening up and being vulnerable about this. People don't like judge me. Well, just don't, you know, overeat. Don't do this. Don't stop exercising. Don't do that. You know, it's such a vulnerable thing. I don't know, I'm having a hard time even articulating this. I was even having a hard time articulating the TR, but I have to like kind of stop myself and remember, like, you know, you're making these really big changes and like you are changing your relationship with food. You're changing your relationship with exercise. And I think it was also very emotional having this this workout, because I haven't done like a strength workout since I had my surgery, like long before the surgery. And I've always kind of just like associated working out with just like losing weight, like not punishment for eating, but like burning calories. And I mean, over the last few years, I have tried to shift my mindset into like, this is self-care, this is taking care of myself. But I think it's so deep rooted from like diet culture and societal norms that like working out is related to, you know, kind of shame for fat people. And it's a huge mental shift to really put into perspective of like, I'm taking care of myself. It's to be strong and to feel good. And like, I've been just feeling so good lately. I'm just constantly worried about it, not sticking around, you know? And like I said, I just have to really remind myself that like, you're making these really drastic, intense changes for a reason, so you can continue to feel this good mentally, spiritually, and physically, and everything.
This is just my own speculation from what she's saying, but she has underlying emotion of probably neglect, abandonment. She's saying this, I just don't want it to go away, because to her, even in relationship, people have gone away from her. She's not confident in her abilities, that she can control this aspect of her life. You can't control whether people are going to be there for you or not, but you can control your mindset with food.
Like, I am just so ready to be a mom and to have kids, and like I think all the time about, I just want to be a good mom. I just want to be a good mom. I just want to be healthy and strong, and I want to chase them around, and I want my lungs to feel healthy, and I just it's just, I don't know why it's so scary. I don't know why it's so scary to me. I don't know. And again, it's like, it's just so vulnerable, and it just sucks because like people don't even want to talk about it, because if we talk about it, people will shame you. I'm sure people are going to talk about it and like make me feel bad about it. I just think we need more love to people struggling with their weight. Like, it is a different kind of struggle because people can see it. Like, it's right on display for everyone to judge you all the time. And I just want you to know, if you're alone or if you feel alone in your weight struggle, I'm here with you. I got you. I get it. It is so damn hard sometimes. And it's like, you know, I was like, why are you crying? Like, you're feeling so good lately. Like, everything's going well. You're feeling strong and healthy. And I think it's just because I'm afraid it will go away. And it's kind of a huge reality check. Like, this might be something I always have to worry about and be aware of. And I hope I get to the point where it is just my lifestyle and it's just me, because I mean, since the surgery, that's how it feels. I don't know, it's scary. It's really scary. I don't know if any of this made any sense at all. Hopefully it did, but anyway.
The vulnerable Alex is like the best version of Alex.
Yeah, I wish she was like that all the time.
Yeah, you're being vulnerable, you're being authentic, and you're being yourself, and you're expressing what you're feeling, and people can relate to that.
Like, I feel like this is the first time she's really said being fat is hard. Obviously there are struggles, and everyone struggles, and it's part of human nature to struggle, whether it's with your weight or with something else.
I mean, she never mentioned about her being out of breath like that, where she's like, I just want my lungs to feel better. Like, I've never heard her say anything like that.
No, never has she said, I'm having a hard time breathing. When she's talking about judgment, I feel like
it's her judging herself.
Yeah, like, I feel like she's talking to herself, because I feel like she beats herself up about it, that she's almost embarrassed of certain things, so she doesn't want to talk about it, because people on the internet will be mean and will say like hurtful things about her.
And wherever you're at right now, you're enough. You're worthy and you're enough, and what anyone has to say about you and the way that you look, you deserve to feel good, and not based on other people's opinions, but based on how you feel. That's all.
Let us know what you think about that drama down below. Please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share it. Turn on the notification bell, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.